Hey guys, the next blocking technique I'm going to talk about is the drive block. So we utilize a drive block when we go through our progression of our blocking rules, and there's no one in our gap, there's no one covering us, there's no one on us, either head up or on our play side shoulder. So the next thing is that we know we are double teaming with the guy backside of us. And when we're double teaming with the guy backside of us as a drive blocker, our job is to try to drive that down lineman over into the base blocker's gap. We're trying to gallop down and punch the hip of the defender and trying to punch him over into the base blocker's gap before we climb to the second level to a linebacker. So there will be a double team call made. It doesn't matter who it's between. It could be center and guard, or guard and tackle, tackle tight end. These are all interchangeable. Okay, we have a base block guy and we have a drive block guy, and we're trying to drive the guy away from where the ball's being ran. So as you can see, the ball's being ran to the right. We're both responsible for our backside gap, and we are double teaming this one technique back away from the play. The center is trying to throw him into his gap. The guard is trying to drive block him, hit him in the hip to help the center do that before he climbs up. Okay, so I'll show a video of what this should look like here. If you watch my base block video, it's the same video. Now we're just looking at the other guy, this drive block guy here. So we get a nice base block here. And now the drive block guy, what I would like to see is our first step, same thing as always with our gap side foot. Second step, we bring it a little bit closer together. We're galloping down. We want to stay square. So when we climb to the linebacker, we can be nice and square as we go up to him. And we want to attack his inside shoulder and try to drive that guy out past the hole. Because if our running back's doing their job, they're going to keep it nice and tight. And this linebacker is going to overflow to the wrong side, and it'd be really easy for us to just U him out. We're going to try to U the linebackers out. So if you watch the guard, he steps with the correct foot. Now, I don't like how he turns his body here because it's harder for him to get up to that second level. He does do it, but it'd be better if he was square. But watch what happens since he is low and on the hip. As you can see, his hat level compared to the hat level of the defender. Watch how far that guy goes. You can see that power of punching the hip is very effective to try to get that guy out of the hole that we're trying to run the ball in. So we punch the hip, and then once that hip disappears, then we can climb up to the next level and try to U the linebacker out, because we should be trying to run that ball right down the hash mark. Okay, and we do a pretty decent job at doing that. We want to try to keep the ball as tight as we can, and so it helps. It's easier for us to try to U that linebacker out. But that's what we're trying to do on the drive block, punch the hip while the base blocker throws that guy over into the gap, okay, and make that hip disappear so we can climb up.